Shore Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. Pitt lined up ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Virginia's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today. And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Using the quick game. All right, guys, let's talk for just a moment about Virginia. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level, always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. So Pittsburgh's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Travis. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. That's a penalty, that's a penalty, that's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. Fakes to grab. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Motion from the wideout. Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the tight end. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Unleashes one deep. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Here's a hit, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Panthers. The defense putting points on the board.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 28. They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. The RPO, it's complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Off play action. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Leaves it with the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Powers through the defender. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. Under fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll run play action. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Merritt. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed in the middle, it's Dingle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the
pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
These guys are bringing serious teeth. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Pressure coming. Looking for a big play. Makes a grab on the shot. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Off play action on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The play action fake. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be a...
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! They are seizing control and taking away home as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself in for 6.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by a field goal over Army. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got his man out of the backfield. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Off the play fake on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's busted. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Pitt.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
27, Virginia, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Makes the catch. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open.
Well, that time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Driver. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Travis. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. To the air on second down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Third down play from the gun. Working that left side now. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And he spikes it to stop the clock, and now they'll have to decide if they want to go for the long field goal attempt here just before halftime. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Going to try to get it himself.
There are quarterbacks that drop back and stay in the pocket. In play action, you keep him in the pocket the whole time. Not this guy. I'm going to use his athletic ability. He does a great job bootlegging to the right. Now I got him on the run. Do I stop him with his feet? Do I stop him throwing the ball down the field? Puts the defense in a really tough position.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Travis. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains and they have a first down. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Pocket breaking down. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Cavaliers have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Unloads quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Trying play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He wants it all. Touchdown, Virginia. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone, 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. San Jose State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Jeff Garcia, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Wyoming.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Soft spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's carry on. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Travis. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Looking to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Travis. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Flips it out on the screen. On the sweet spin, and he's free. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Sweet cut there. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cavaliers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Got his man. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw again. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Big fella moving. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. So they're on the 1-yard line. The incomplete pass on 2nd down. Maybe you just try to drive it in on the ground this time. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And right down the middle. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dingle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt time. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. On the run, it's Travis. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's caught. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, it looks as if they're going bowling.